Society is becoming increasingly apathetic. Hear me out in this. It's everywhere. It's in every eye, every gaze you meet, in every convenience store, back alley, gas station. It's everywhere. It's apathy. And you know what lies in the word apathy? Pathetic. And it doesn't have to be that way. Apathy is a choice. We don't have to be less than, numb, unable to reach out with our hearts and care. Because when did we stop caring? When? Tell me that. If you don't care about anything, why are you here? Why do you continue to eat and sustain yourself? You know you care. You care about the legacy you leave, about whether you leave this world a better place or not. You care about your family, your friends, your loved ones, and you care about your passion. Even if you haven't found it or you gave it up, there was a part of you that cared once in your life. And it's up to you to go back and find it. It's up to you, and you can do it. You know that you have the power to snap out of apathy at any time. Even though society is becomingly increasingly apathetic, it almost feels like we're also losing focus on what it even means or feels like to care. The emotion itself, it doesn't feel the same anymore. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me I'm not wrong. Do something under the video, because people everywhere I go are getting more and more numb, more and more apathetic. What is the world that we want to live in? A day where we coast and everyone at work is coasting. We go out, whatever that person's supposed to be doing that day, their job, they're just coasting. What if we lived in a world like that? It wouldn't be very nice. Doesn't it recharge you when you go into like a real mom and pop restaurant? They're so passionate about making that food that continues to sustain us and give us life, and have it be high quality, better than you've ever tasted. And they know it. They know it, and they look you in the eye, and you know there's not one scent of apathy in that whole prayer. It's a gesture. It's a gesture towards what it means to be sacred and live in a sacred way. Be and honor who you are, your divine self. So when you drop your apathy, you are paying respect to the whole world by showing love and kindness for this experience. It's not pushing away the bad. It's accepting and embracing the bad, going through it. And it sucks. And it feels like shit, because it's uncomfortable to go into your mental health problems, to go into what is uncomfortable. Right now it's uncomfortable in this hot car. I'm sweating my balls off talking to you guys. And that helps me be less apathetic. More empathetic, less apathetic. If I'm slightly uncomfortable, I've noticed, I do better. If I'm a little bit on edge, I'm more likely to care. I want to care. It's not that I don't come in and out of it. I'm not perfect. Yes, I've felt apathetic many times. Probably it's been my number one struggle the last 4 years. Even as accomplished and building my own house, starting my own writing career, even as all of that good stuff is going, I still get apathetic. I was feeling it yesterday. And you know what's funny? Every time that starts to happen, nature knocks me on my butt. I was at this campground camping last night. I woke up crack of dawn, even before 6 a.m. Sunrise was at 7:20, and the wind blew my tent over. It was flooded. There was 2 inches of water. I had to just pull everything up. Everything got soaked, and I did not want to be awake. And I had to take crap on top of all that. So I knew I had to act quick and make a run for it. I shoved it on the trunk, got the day going. And that snapped me out of my apathy. Being and going through adversity, through a struggle, that helps you get out of apathy. Get roughed up a little bit by the universe. That gets you out. When you get knocked down, how do you get back up? How do you power through, persevere through adversity? Or are you passive? Just going through the motions, showing up to your job like you got the next day guaranteed. You don't know when it's going to be your last day. I almost died yesterday. The ocean pulled me out. I was swimming as hard as I could just to get back to shore, and the spot that it spit me out on was a big rock, and there was an 8-foot wave, and it crashed me right into the rock, scraped my knee. I was lucky to be able to brace myself and hold myself through that wave, because it pushed me right into a ledge. I could have been killed. And you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful I made it out. And today, with much less apathy, knowing I'm in one of the most beautiful places in the world, knowing that yesterday could have been the end, makes today that much more special. The impermanence is what makes the cherry blossom so beautiful, because it only lasts a few days and then it's gone. Much like us. So care. In your short time here, why not care? What do you have to lose? Your comfort, your pleasure, all the craving you have to go nowhere in life, give up. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Even though society is becoming more and more increasingly apathetic, you don't have to be that way. You can turn it around. It is always your choice. And I knew you needed this. I knew you needed this stern talking to, because I needed it. And I need it today. And that's what makes it powerful. Because I know, just as a friend, we slip in and out of darkness. And if we're not in a good headspace, the whole day is affected. So know that you have the power. Your mind is powerful, and you have the power to direct your mind. Worst case scenario, put it back on the breath. Stay mindful every moment of all the sensations that you're feeling in your body. That's the worst case scenario. Best case, you're able to turn it around. Talk to a therapist. Talk to somebody you love. Don't be so prideful that you go it alone. That's what apathetic people do. Always alone. Because when you're with others, you have to care. You're a little bit. Because there's an element of danger to it. When you're here watching